Hey, welcome back to the Shayne and I show. My name is Shayne.
My name's Max. Shoes go on your feet.
And your dog has no chill.
That's a fact.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. It's been a minute.
It has. This is the podcast about nothing.
That makes you think of something.
We generally, just so we can get this out of the way, most every February since we've been doing this podcast, we've generally taken off.
Yeah.
For like a while.
Yeah.
So I don't think, our whole thousands of 20 people listening to our show.
Yeah.
Missed us too. I mean, I put out a little thing of like our underrated episodes. They have these AI tools that you could use to make it sound like it's actually people.
Oh, there you go.
So talking about your show, but it's really AI.
Yeah. All right. That's fine.
So we have enough episodes where I could go back and be like, oh, this show's pretty underrated. It only got, so many downloads.
All right.
So that's what I did. So we had 2 episodes out in February.
All right.
This is our first one for March. And there we go.
There's the chill list dog.
The chill list dog. Lucky I could edit her out.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah. Go take care of her. I'll keep talking.
Yep.
So if you would like these episodes directly downloadable as soon as they come out, you could go to our website, which is www.shaneandishow.com, and you can get these episodes emailed directly to your inbox. We have all kinds of information on those. All kinds of information on their website, sponsors, all that good stuff. So if you're out there and you want to sign up and get these episodes directly emailed to your inbox, go to ShayneandIShow.com. Plus, it's a cool website. I actually really like our website. This is a long-winded thing. I'm waiting for Max to come back. He's taking his dog out. I'm waiting for Max to come back from taking his dog out so we don't have any barking during our recording. So it's a process, and I'm just sitting here chatting. So there are some things that we're going to talk about today that I think are pretty cool. It's the podcast about nothing, and I think it's going to be cool, and I'm going to get into it now because Max just sat back down.
Hey, everybody, I'm back. You're welcome.
So no more barking dog today.
Kind of.
This evening.
She's just barking somewhere else.
Yeah, but I can edit her out. It's not that big of a deal. I got skills these days, man.
You do, but it is very distracting.
It is annoying. So I was going to get into the first thing I wanted to talk about. I mean, we could talk about your trip. Did you have any hallucinogens?
Nope.
No hallucinogens?
No hallucinogens.
You didn't have any spiritual experiences?
Nope. I had, after I got back, I had a migraine. And after the pain faded, it was like being a little bit high.
Oh, yeah. I've had migraines like that before.
Yeah. That was the closest thing I had to a hallucinogen.
I've had them so bad before where it's like as soon as the pain goes away, like you take enough of whatever you got to take to get the pain to go away.
Yeah.
And there's that moment where you're just like, oh, jeez, no more pounding in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I know the feeling. It's actually kind of nice.
Kinda, except like I was hoping to do stuff that day.
Right.
But colors were a bit too vivid and shapes were overly shapy.
Yeah.
So I didn't get much done.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes.
Yep.
Migraines suck.
Yeah.
They're the worst. I don't get them too often.
Me neither.
But when I do,
it's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck, man, my whole day's ruined.
Yeah.
What else can you do? So nothing exciting happened in Arizona?
No, man, I walked around on the way down, the wheel popped off my trailer.
Right.
Yeah. And it turned out that the axle was bent, which is why the wheel popped off.
Right. Outside of where? Bakersfield?
Outside of Bakersfield.
Damn, that's the worst place to get stuck, dude.
There are worse places. At least Bakersfield has amenities, right?
Yeah, but it smells. At least the last time I was there, it smelled.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, I basically left it behind at the trailer repair place and went on my way.
Did you fly? Did you have to fly it, or did you drive you still had your truck?
I still had my truck, so I drove. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And by the time I'm at Bakersfield, I'm like halfway to Arizona already.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what Bakersfield is, halfway to Arizona.
That is correct. Bakersfield, halfway to Arizona.
That's the claim to fame for Bakersfield.
Yeah.
That's cool. You walk around the rock, collect rocks and shit?
I did. I got a big old bucket full of fire agate.
Nice. I don't know what that is, but
it's actually not agate at all. It's chalcedony, but it has these little copper inclusions that give it neat colors.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I was thinking about something. Since we're, while you were gone, we had a few rainstorms or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You got cold or whatever for February. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And dude, I swear to God, for like 3 weeks in a row, I'm not exaggerating either. I think it was like every time we had a storm for the last 3 weeks in February or whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody fucking ran into a building.
Yeah, people do that in a storm.
Dude, not even when it was like raining heavy. Like if it's raining heavy, I get it.
Like you're saying they drove into a building.
I'm saying they drove into a damn building.
They drove an automobile into a building.
Like one person drove there was one where the guy drove into a round table.
A round
pizza.
table? People. All right, yeah.
Like through the side of the round. That means you had to turn to go in to where he hit it, right? So it's like there's a little driveway. The round table's like in the parking lot, like you turn into the driveway, the round table's right there on the right.
Yeah.
He had to turn into and go over a medium to go run into the building.
All right.
It just
took some skill, is what you're saying.
Well, I don't know if it's skill, but I don't know how you do that in California. Like, it's not ice on the road.
You're right. It's not ice on the road, but physics are the same. So say you're going really fast in a very heavy thing.
Right.
But you won't always stop right when you want to.
But like each one of these cases was not like pouring down. I could get it if it's pouring down rain and you have shitty wipers and you're too lazy to fix your wipers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right? I've been that guy.
Yeah.
Right? I'll survive the winter with these horrible wipers.
Mm-hmm.
And then halfway through the winter, you're like, I got to replace my fucking wipers.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a very cheap safety issue to resolve, yeah.
So I get it if like you're lazy and you don't want to replace your wipers, right? Maybe you can't see whatever.
That's really a bad excuse for running into a round table pizza.
Dude, I know, but I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, and there's other things that I get too, right?
Now, I will say this.
Uh-huh.
Because you keep asking, why? Why did they do it? I'm pretty sure, and I can't guarantee, but I'm pretty sure they didn't do it on purpose.
I'm pretty sure on all of them they didn't do it on purpose. I'm just trying to figure out how it was an accident, because each time I figured, okay, maybe they were on something, right?
Yeah, and the way accidents work is you mean to do one thing, and then accidentally something else happens.
I looked at each one of them, because I was like, it was too close together, right? It was like in a row. 3 weeks in a row.
All right.
And I'm not exaggerating. And I looked at each one of them and like there's no alcohol involved. Okay. One guy had the excuse that he was 86 years old. That I understand.
Yeah.
Like, I hope when I'm old and I'm like 86, which I'm getting close to.
Yeah. You are. You're on that hump.
I hope they just say you can't drive anymore.
Yeah, well, there does come a point where in California, once you're past a certain age, they you have to go in person to renew and get your eyes checked and make sure you're not.
I would just hope they would. I just wouldn't renew my license.
I mean, there's a couple of perfectly competent 86-year-olds out there.
I don't know. The guy that I'm thinking of ran into a house.
So he wasn't one of the good ones.
No. And the house was at the end of a court.
Okay.
So like, how how you drive into a court, there's always that house like right in the middle.
Like a cul-de-sac?
Yeah, like a cul-de-sac.
Okay.
We used to call them courts when I grew up.
Yeah, okay.
Like a cul-de-sac. There's always that house dead center, right?
Yeah.
In the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
He ran right in, and this one I almost get.
Uh-huh.
Because he's 86 and he probably just kept driving straight.
I imagine he didn't expect the road was going to end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that one I could be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But the guy that ran into the round table was like 22 years old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're 22, your reflexes are fucking spot on.
They are. I want to tell you something though. I want to tell you something. I have known in my life a whole lot of dumb fuck 22-year-olds who would text while they're changing the channel on the stereo, while they're going 60 in a 35.
Or watching videos while they're driving.
Just holding the wheel with their knees.
Yeah.
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 In the pouring rain.
Yeah. I've seen some stupid shit like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a dumb 22-year-old, but I didn't really drive when I was 22. So,
yeah.
All my dumb shit was just done walking around.
Yeah, I didn't drive much when I was 22.
All I did was just walk around and cause trouble.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So yeah, and then the third one was kind of like, was weird too, because it was like they ran into a bookstore.
All right.
Barnes and Noble.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Really?
That one's kind of hard to do.
That one's hard to do. I know that intersection.
Right.
That baffles me.
Yeah.
That's you're never going more than 25 miles an hour.
Right.
When you're going through that intersection.
Yeah.
And there's like big sidewalks.
Exactly.
And nothing that'll make you just take a sudden turn into a bookstore.
Right.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So like it was like, and dude, it's just like I've been thinking about it and thinking. I'm like I said, I get the 86-year-old, the 22-year-old. I understand. Maybe he was doing too much shit while he was driving.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. They did. The weird part about the one that ran into Barnes and Nobles is like they didn't release any information on it after they said, "Oh, car hit Barnes and Noble."
Okay.
But like they didn't give an age on a person. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. It might have been one of those self-driving cars.
Yeah, Elon's covering it up.
Except that those things are generally safer than human-driven cars.
Well, I mean, with people running into buildings, I can see why.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, dude, we're getting into these crazy times in the world, and the last thing we need is for people to be running into buildings.
Yeah, I think that's like kind of an ongoing thing. I feel like people have been doing that ever since
man could crush grapes.
Ever since man could crush grapes, man has been driving shit into buildings.
Yeah. Back in the old days, it was those old carriages.
Yeah.
But even that would be impossible if you had horse in a carriage or whatever. It would be hard to run into a building with a horse. I would assume a horse would be like, had the sensibility to stop.
Probably the horse would be like, no, I'm not going to run through a wall.
Right.
Fuck you, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's humans.
Yeah, it's the humans.
It's us humans being distracted while we're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Just as it always is.
As it always is.
The one thing, every time a human makes a mistake, they were distracted by something else.
Usually, yeah. Yeah, usually when people make a mistake, there was a reason for it.
You know what else I found out too? Recently, I was watching a thing. Mm-hmm. You know, people in Australia don't wear socks.
They don't wear socks?
They don't wear socks.
At all?
At all.
So
unless you're out, like, I guess in the Australian outback. That's my horrible Australian accent.
That you were trying to do an Australian accent?
Dude, I can't do accents to save my life.
Apparently not, because you did a regular American accent. You just sort of...
I had some shit on the end there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you said mate at the end? Was that it?
Yeah. Let me try it again. Out in the Australian outback. See?
No, you did zero accent on that.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. Anyway, I would assume if you're in the Australian outback, you got to wear socks because of alligators and shit like that.
And spiders,
and
drop bears, all that shit.
Other kind of weird animals that we out here don't know anything about.
Yeah.
But like in the city of Melbourne or whatever, men don't wear socks.
They don't wear socks.
No, and they wear like weird sandals. They don't, and it's not even like they're wearing Birkenstocks, dude. I'm talking they're wearing like regular tennis shoes, like it was the 80s in America again.
With no socks.
With no socks.
And you witnessed this yourself when you were in Australia recently.
It's not in Australia. I've never been to Australia. I saw a video of somebody in Australia who's like, this is some weird shit. I've been in Australia for like 3 days.
And no one's wearing socks?
None of these dudes are wearing socks.
Huh. I knew a girl from New York once, or maybe New Jersey. She was from New York or New Jersey.
Right. They're pretty close.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Except here's the thing.
Yeah.
New Yorkers hate people from New Jersey. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Okay, cool. I don't think it's true, but all right.
Okay. But you'll never hear a New Jersey person in New York say they're from New Jersey.
I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time in New York, so I couldn't tell you. But I can tell you this. This girl who was from New York or New Jersey, one of the two,
right?
She like had this thing, like it was a fashion faux pas to show any sock.
Right.
So you had to wear, like, if you were wearing shorts and sneakers, you had to wear the kind of socks that like just barely went to your ankle.
But she's still wearing socks.
But she's still wearing socks. Yeah.
I'm talking no socks.
No socks.
Like in the 80s when I was growing up as a kid, like there was a period, I can't remember, like maybe 83, 84 or something like that. I was still young, kind of. But there was a period, and maybe it was when Miami Vice was big. I wanted like maybe 80, 84, 85, somewhere in there.
Yeah, people were wearing pink shirts,
and no socks.
White suit, loafers, no socks.
Yeah, and it was like a thing for like a hot minute.
Yeah.
Right? And that was a thing like years ago. I don't see people in America walking around with no socks and shoes on.
I don't look at people's feet usually.
Dude, you got to pay attention to these things.
Do I?
I mean, it's an important topic to talk about.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we're a podcast about nothing, this is
nothing. Yeah.
This is definitely
this
nothing.
Counts. Yeah.
On the importance of nothing, this is definitely nothing.
This is definitely nothing.
And it's an important kind of nothing.
It's an actual nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sold me on this one.
So
we got to get to the bottom of why people in Australia don't wear socks.
And
is it just the men?
I think it's just the men. I mean, just from what this guy was saying in his video, it's just the men.
All right.
I could be wrong. Hey, if you're out there and you listen to us and you're in Australia, drop us a little hello and let us know if you wear socks with your shoes.
Yeah. I can tell you in Arizona, people wear socks.
And it's hot in Arizona.
It does get that way. Yeah.
Dude. It's hot. I was watching another thing about Arizona. The people were like Arizona for a minute, like 2020 was like one of the biggest places people were like packing up from California and moving to.
Oh yeah, still
for like but then they have to go through a summer in Arizona.
Yeah,
and they're like, fuck that.
Nah, yeah,
I'm moving back.
Yeah, summer in Arizona is brutal. That's why I go in February.
Right, February. I would assume like January, February are like the only like 2 pretty good months to go there.
Dude, it's between 60 and 80.
Right.
Sunny almost every day. It's great.
That's how they get you. That's how Arizona gets you. You go there during January and February and you're like, man, this is like perfect weather.
Yeah.
No California bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I get it. There's a lot of bullshit in California.
There is.
But you can't beat the weather.
You can't beat the weather.
Like, we don't have to deal with fucking...
That depends on what part of California you're in.
True.
Like, I was recently in Bakersfield.
Sorry, I don't know why Bakersfield always cracks me up.
Yeah, and the weather was nothing to write home about.
Well, Bakersfield, that's why I said it smelled earlier, right? Is because if it gets hot in Bakersfield, you got all the cow fields in Bakersfield.
I don't think there's a lot of cows in Bakersfield.
They got cow fields.
I don't think they have a lot. I think we got more cow fields around here.
I don't know what it is, but when it gets hot in Bakersfield, it smells.
They got a lot of oil fields in Bakersfield.
I don't know what it is, but I was there. I've been there like 2 or 3 times for different things that I had to do.
Yeah.
And one time it was on a train. I was only there for like 9 hours. And it was in the middle of summer. And there was no place to go. So you had to hang out at the train station. And it was like 98 degrees by like 10 a.m. And it smelled. Every time I've gone to Bakersfield, it's been in the summertime. And it smelled.
Okay. So it could be a summer smell.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing about Bakersfield that they have a lot of, and it is something that's known for having an aroma. Indian people.
Wow. Oh.
I got my hair cut when I was in Bakersfield.
Right.
And I walked into the place and there was nobody there.
Well, of course, nobody's out in Bakersfield.
Well, the guy was like in the back room having his lunch or something. But I knew from the smell of the place what kind of guy was going to walk out of the back.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. You're not trying to be offensive about it or anything.
No, it's just the seasonings that they use have a persistent aroma.
I get it. Yeah. I understand. I totally understand.
Yeah.
I thought you were going somewhere completely else with it.
No. I'm just saying if you regularly bring curry into a place, it's gonna smell a bit like curry.
Yeah. That makes sense. I've been around a few Indian people that you walk into their house and it smells like curry.
Yeah.
But they could probably say like Americans' houses smell like garbage. So
yeah,
you don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know. Maybe to them, our houses smell like crap.
Yeah.
Or we smell like crap.
Or our houses smell like terribly underseasoned.
Yes, or too much garlic.
Or too much garlic.
Those Americans, they like their garlic. Those white people like their garlic.
Yeah.
To keep the vampires away.
That's right.
Because vampires are a thing again.
Are they a thing again?
They're a thing again. I don't know where I was reading. I had a lot of time to go, but I was reading something about how kids are
getting into vampires?
Kids are getting into vampirism again.
Vampirism?
Vampirism.
All right.
But it can't be, like, how far are you going to take it? It's already been taken to the limit that you could possibly take it to.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember 20 years ago when there were, like, clubs where people would drink each other's blood
that's
and
what
stuff?
I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's already been taken as far as you could go with it.
Yeah.
As far as, like, and you got to realize you're not really a fucking vampire.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Like, you're not a vampire. You can still see your reflection in the mirror, right?
Yeah, ideally, yeah.
But even in those clubs 20 years ago, but those people sold it because they believed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they lived that vampire life.
Yeah, where they supped all day. To me, it was just an excuse to be a junkie, but whatever.
I mean, yeah. But it's like, at least it's junkie with character, right?
Exactly.
You might be a junkie, but you get to wear a cape.
You had some cool fangs.
Yeah.
That's how it always kills me is they think that, like, they always do the fang thing and it always looks so fake.
Yeah.
You could always tell those are fake fangs.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know where it was out in the world, but it was on some kind of news site that kids are really into the vampirism.
Kids are back into vampires again?
Kids are back into vampirism.
You want to know something that's crazy?
What?
So you know those Twilight movies?
Yes.
Those are like classic movies that your parents used to watch to kids these days.
I know.
That's how old those movies are.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those. I don't think I've sat through any of those movies.
I have. I'm married to a woman who has watched them all. It's one of her comfort watches.
Right. I'm trying to think, like, if I ever sat through, I think I sat through the first 15 minutes of one of them.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
And then I was just like, okay, that's pretty much the whole fucking premise of the rest of the movies. I'm done.
You're not missing anything at all. One of those movies got shockingly gruesome for a little bit.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, they're showing this to, like, this is not fucking.
Yeah, they weren't like R-rated movies.
No, but one of them, I was like, oh my God, this isn't sparkly vampires. This is a goddamn horror show.
Right. I always figured, I was like, as soon as I watched the first 15 minutes of the first one or whatever it is, Breaking Whatever, I can't remember what the first one was.
It was just called Twilight.
Yeah. I was just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. No,
I don't need to watch this.
That's fine. That was kind of how I was about that too.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if I want to watch, I want to watch vampires that go actually fucking go out and kill. I don't need to see a vampire in high school.
Yeah. Yeah. The really fucked up thing about that movie is he was like 150 years old.
Right.
And he fucking fell in love with a 16-year-old girl.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. And they fucking got married and shit.
Yeah. And then he turned her, right? Doesn't he turn her?
Yeah, spoiler alert, everybody, if you haven't seen these 15-year-old movies.
That's what we do here. We give spoilers on 15-year-old movies.
Yeah, after she gets eaten alive by her own half-vampire baby, he turns her.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that happens.
That was so fucking gruesome, man.
I forgot that happens. There were supposed to be some, like, big stars to come out of those movies.
Here, Robert Pattinson?
Well, yeah, he's still
Kristen
big.
Stewart?
Yeah, but she's kind of cool because she went and did all. She's like, I don't want to do these Hollywood mainstream movies. I want to do independent weird movies.
Yeah, she did plenty of mainstream movies too, though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I think she did the mainstream movies to like be able to do the weird independent movies.
Yeah,
like if I was an actor and I had this itch to do weird independent movies, and I was good enough to like go and do big blockbuster movies.
Yeah, you kind of switch between a payday movie and an art movie.
Yeah, some weird art movie that I just want to do just because, you know.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, you'll pay me $8 million to be in Charlie's Angels for 15 minutes? Sure, I'll do that. And then I'll do another cool art project."
You just want me to stand by the door and say, "Good day, ma'am"?
Yeah.
in the reboot of whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's all they are these days, is just reboots.
I mean, there's some original stuff out there.
There actually is. I saw a good one the other day. What did I watch the other night? It was really good. fuck.
You know, I'm gonna say
the new Predator movie, Badlands.
That was really good.
It was good.
That was good.
Like I was surprised. I thought it was going to be cheesy as fuck.
They are just rehashing an old franchise, but it was a good movie.
Yeah. For a reboot or whatever, for rebooting the franchise or whatever, I've liked the last couple of Predator movies.
It wasn't a reboot at all. It was just another Predator movie.
Right.
Yeah,
and there's I've seen a couple like kind of good movies like that recently.
Yeah.
Oh, that one Battle After Another. That's the one I watched. It was fucking really good.
I heard that was good. I want to see that.
I highly recommend it.
All right.
I was surprised how much I liked it.
All right.
But you got to follow it. Like it's not one of those movies you put on. It's kind of long. It's like 2.5 hours or whatever. But
I'm going to tell you something about if I'm going to put on a movie,
right,
I'm going to watch the fucking movie.
Right.
I'm not going to be dicking around on my phone. And
I do that sometimes. I've watched there's movies that I've watched hundreds of times.
And then you can dick around
just so
phone.
I can dick around and do whatever. Like I put on Time Cop the other day. Have you ever watched Time Cop?
Yeah, once a very long time ago.
Dude, it's such a classic Van Damme movie.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my Time Cop. Dude, reminds me of like this really good time when I was like a kid. Right? Like going to the movies every Friday night at the mall or whatever.
Yeah.
And whenever a big movie came out, you went to the mall and you hung out, and Time Cop came out, and there was like all these movies around that time. There was like Time Cop and this other one called Time Bandits, which is, I haven't seen like on streaming or anything like that, but Time Bandits is good too. But Time Cop always brings me back to that point in life.
All right.
Right? Where I'm like 15 or 16 or whatever, and trying to hook up on a Friday night, and where you went was the mall.
Right, yeah.
And what you did was you went to the movies.
Yeah.
And I've watched that movie so many times. There's like a few movies I watch all the time when I get sick. Like when I get really sick or really bored, there's a few movies I watch like all the time.
Time
Cop's one of them.
Yeah.
First Blood, the original, is another one of them.
That is a good movie, yeah.
And the original Red Dawn.
Okay, yeah. No, that's pretty good.
If I'm really sick, I throw that Red Dawn movie on and I fucking watch that shit on repeat. I don't know why. It's just...
If it's a comforting to you, that's fine. I'm not much for like rewatching movies.
Yeah.
I like a fresh experience when I watch a movie.
Yeah. I get it. Like but to me, I'll rewatch a movie and see something different every time I watch it. It's just how I am.
I'll rewatch, maybe if I rewatch it like 5 or 10 years later, then I might see some different stuff.
Right.
There's some movies that like you can rewatch a little bit, right? Like The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
And then the second time through, you see all the hints.
Yeah. There's movies that are like that all the time. You go back through and you're like, oh, wow, why didn't I catch that the first time?
Yeah.
Like, duh, that makes sense that it wound up that way.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I don't know. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah.
I think that's a good episode.
Yeah.
Almost 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I got a jackalope.
What's a jackalope?
Well, it's a hybrid animal. It's a cryptid. It's a mix between a jackrabbit and an antelope.
But like, so it just becomes a big rabbit?
No. I'll show it to you later. I would show it to you on mic, but the people can't see it.
Which is why maybe we should become a video podcast.
We used to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I toy with that. I toy with just having a camera set up.
Yeah.
And just have us shoot the shit here.
Uh-huh.
I go back and forth with it. I don't know if I want to do it, but everybody's like, oh, you'll get more downloads if you do it. And I'm like, I kind of like just being audio though. At the same time.
Whatever.
Then I have to invest in a fucking nice camera.
Yeah. There's nothing quite as bothersome as a really shitty video quality.
That's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it off a phone.
Yeah, one thing that's worse than shitty video quality is shitty audio quality.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's worse.
And that's like, audio, I figured it out, right? How it's kind of easy to fix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You throw video into the mix, that's a whole other thing I got to figure out.
It's a whole extra thing. You got to do lighting.
Yeah.
And everything.
I don't know. And like if we ever were able to find a studio where they did video, I'd look into it.
Oh, we could there's public access studio.
Yeah.
Remember when we did Sean and I?
Oh, yeah.
At the old public access?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
To you people out there in the world.
It's still on YouTube.
It is.
2 episodes.
2 episodes.
Watch Max be obsessed with Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Sean and I. Look it up.
Yeah.
You know, it's spelled Sean. You know how to spell Sean?
S-E-A-N.
Yeah. And I. Look it up. We
Yeah.
did 2 episodes. It was all done guerrilla style.
It was quite, and it was a lot of fun to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's going to do it. That's our episode for this time.
Yep.
This week, this month. I don't know. We'll be back.
That's our episode.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Maybe in a couple weeks. More frequent than we have been. How about that?
Yeah, we'll be back one of these days.
All right. Until next time, America.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.